you corner. Then, Ruby Dempsey, Claudia.
Hey, who's the conductor around here anyway?
I'm the second doctor. You are.
Exactly. But if you're going to call out station names, you ought to do it properly. Like this. Cloggyville, all aboard for Cloggyville. Have your tickets ready for Cloggyville.
Actually, Mr. Conductor, I was looking for tickets. My ticket collection.
Chubby Corners. Twiddly Junction. Silly Lip. Where's Eggy Way?
I'm still looking for you.
I need a better view. Well, you have most of the stations on the Indian Valley line, and most of the conductors, too.
Conductor? Where?
I'll show you what I mean. That ticket is from Old Brains Yetman. You see, you can tell which conductor punched the ticket by the shape of the hole. Every conductor has a different shaped hole punch, like a signature.
Wow!
Don't breathe so hard, Dan. Oh, no.
Hi, Dan. What are you doing? I was looking at my ticket with Mr. Conductor. Hi, Stacy. Donna, you collecting on here? Oh, okay, yeah. Just let me catch my breath first. Boy, I've been up there cleaning out the station's house. Oh, first got my other eye. It says I'm 3. Yeah, Ram gave it to me when I turned 4. What's all this stuff, Stacy? Please don't touch that, Sarah. This is my tiny teaset collection. Oh, I used to have quite a few, but they're all broken now. It's beautiful. Yeah, that's what I said when I first saw it. You know what I used to do? I used to take my dolls on an imaginary train ride, and we would pretend to go to the dining car for tea. And my old granny used to pretend to be the waiter. And she said waiters always have to have very steady hands on trains so as not to spill the tea or drop the cup. I have steady hands. Well, then, you wouldn't spill the tea, but I still don't want you to touch my tiny teaset collection because it could break so easily and it's so precious to me. Oh, there's the 11:43 to Fort Farley. I was so busy remembering, I almost forgot the train. I'm going to do it for you. I'm just looking. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Billy.
Morning. Look what flew into my town this morning.
What kind of leaf is it?
Maple. Oh, it's all a maple leaf. Feels like velvet. For your collection.
Wow, thanks, Billy.
You're welcome.
I didn't know I was using my Crackpot. Billy, my Chinese collection. What's wrong with buttons? Nothing really, but, you know, buttons are more important. Yeah. Anyway, my collection's bigger than yours. The automatically makes it more important. I don't care how many there were. I don't want a bunch of buttons. I like them, or I like me.
Button your lips or I'll leave. This arguing is a ticket to nowhere.
Saturday. Don't you think her collection is more important than mine?
I would think so.
You think her collection is better too?
I didn't say that. But I do expect Becky to think buttons are better. Otherwise, she'd be collecting leaves.
Well, which do you think are better, leaves or buttons?
I don't think it matters what you collect. So long as it's not straw.
Straw?
Haven't I told you about the time Percy ended up with a straw collection he didn't want? No? Well then, I'll tell you now. In the summer, the work crews cut the long grass along the track, breaking it into heaps to dry in the sun. At this time of year, Percy stops where they have been cutting. The men load up his empty wagons and he pulls them to the station. Toby then takes them to the hills for the farmers to feed their stock. Percy gave a ghostly whistle. Don't be frightened, Thomas, he laughed. It's only me. Your ugly phiz is enough to frighten anyone, said Thomas. You're like ugly indeed. I'm Green Caterpillar with red stripes, continued Thomas firmly. You crawl like one, too. I don't. Who's been late every afternoon this week? It's the hay. I can't help that, said Thomas. Time's time, and Sir Topham Hatt relies on me to keep it. I can't if you crawl in the hay till all hours. Green Caterpillar indeed, fumed Percy, as he set off to collect some hay to take to the harbor. Everyone says I'm handsome, or at least nearly everyone. Anyway, my curves are better than Thomas's corners. Thomas says I'm always late, he grumbled. I'm never late, or at least only a few minutes. What's that to Thomas? He can always catch up time further on. All the same, he and his driver decided to start home early. Then came trouble. A crate of treacle was upset all over Percy. Percy was cross. He was still sticky when he puffed away. The wind was blowing fiercely. Look at that, exclaimed the driver. The wind caught the piled hay, tossing it up and over the track. The line climbed here. Take a run at it, Percy, his driver advised. Percy gathered speed, but the hay made the rails slippery, and his wheels wouldn't grip. Time after time, he stalled with spinning wheels and had to wait till the line ahead was cleared before he could start again. Everyone was waiting. Thomas seized impatiently. 10 minutes late. I warned him. Passengers will complain. And Sir Topham Hatt. Then they all saw Percy. They laughed and shouted. Sorry I'm late, Percy panted. Look what's crawled out of the hay, teased Thomas. What's wrong? Asked Percy. Talk about hairy caterpillars, puffed Thomas. It's worth being late to have seen you. When Percy got home, his driver showed him what he looked like in a mirror. Bust my buffers. No wonder they all laugh. I'm just like a woolly bear. Please clean me before Toby comes. But it was no good. Thomas told Toby all about it. Instead of talking about sensible things like playing ghosts, Thomas and Toby made jokes about woolly bear caterpillars and other creatures that crawl about in hay. They laughed a lot, but Percy thought they were really being very silly indeed.
Poor Percy.
He was poor Percy, all right. He didn't want that straw collection. He just got stuck with it right down to the last straw.
You touch anything, Mr. Conductor?
Chewing gum. And cucumber sandwiches.
Cucumber sandwiches?
Just thinking about them makes me hungry. In fact, I think I'll visit an English garden party and collect a few. I'll be just in time for tea.